Hey everyone, welcome to another video, and today of course you can see what I'm going to quickly review for you today, and it is one from the Davidoff house in the Cool Water range, and it is Davidoff Cool Water Wave. Now, I've had this bottle for quite a couple of years, quite a few years, and it's getting a bit low, so I thought I'd better review it before it's all gone. So quickly go into this with a few notes. This was released in 2017. And it's classed as a woody aromatic. I'll call it aromatic, I won't call it woody aromatic. Made by, well, one of three perfumers, but Francis Cajon was one of them, which is my favourite perfumer. The notes in this are sea notes, grapefruit, pepper, juniper, birch leaf, sandalwood and patchouli. So out of the notes, what do I get? So I've got it on the back of my hand. I've done for about 45 minutes or so. Yeah, and it still smells the same as when you spray it. So it is quite a linear. So when you spray this, what you get on the top is what you get for its life. So it is a linear fragrance, and before we really get into it, it is quite synthetic. It doesn't smell particularly natural. It doesn't smell like bad. It's really sort of cheap, synthetic, nasty kind of colognes which you can get. This one not so much, but you can tell it's like a synthetic scent, but it doesn't smell outly bad, if you know what I mean, with the ingredients. So what do I get from this when it comes to the notes? So sea notes, well, it has a little bit of the DNA of the original Cool Water. So think of the original Cool Water, maybe 40–50%, but we won't get into that. So yeah, you get a little bit of the sea notes when it comes to from the original, because the original is like an aquatic sea note kind of scent, bit sort of a lavender vibe. But so you get a bit of that sea note. So yeah, sea notes maybe. Grapefruit. Well, I don't really particularly get grapefruit itself, because what this does is brings that sort of modern, almost syrupy, sweet, citrus thing that's going on, and has been for a few years, which I don't like. Think Azara Wanted, Paco Rabanne Invictus, you know, that sort of sweet grapefruit, thick syrupy sweet grapefruit sort of thing that goes on. It's got that in its grapefruit thing, but it's in here, it's got that sweet modern thing, which again I'm not a fan of, but it's toned down through adding the sort of original DNA of Cool Water. So it's a bit of both, and it's toned down to the point where I think this is okay. It's not my favourite sort of scent. I do like it, but I don't love it. It's one of those that, because it's got that sort of slight modern sweetness in there, from well, say grapefruit, but you don't really get it. It's just a citrus-like note that's mixed with this syrupy sweetness. But again, toned down from the original, and it sort of works. At least it tones down that bit I don't like. But anything else, not really peppery or juniper, birch, sandalwood, patchouli, not really. Maybe the sandalwood, because it is you don't really get the sandalwood, but this is smooth. So it's got a smoothness to it. There's no sharp edges here. So it may be the bit of sandalwood in here, which is like it's like a smooth, creamy, almost creamy kind of wood. It's kind of smell. Again, you don't smell the sandalwood, but it's got a smoothness to it. So putting it basically, like I said, is just that sort of modern Azara Wanted sort of sweet citrus thing that goes on, mixed with the original DNA of the original Cool Water. sort of 50-50, just be 50-50 there, 50-50, and it's pretty much what you get in a nutshell. So it's quite strong when you first put it on. Actually, it's in your face. It really is quite a strong scent when you first put it on. About an hour, and it does die down. So I'd say the first hour is quite beastly. It comes down to sort of just below moderate or medium when it comes to like the projection. But it stays there, and the projection and sillage is actually pretty good with this one for a good 3 to 4 hours. Certainly it is on my skin anyway. Aquatics tend to do well on my skin. It's things like EDPs and heavier scents tend to stick closer to my skin and not smell it. Other people don't smell it so much, but EDTs, especially aquatics, tend to jump off my skin quite well. So I think anybody really could wear this, male or female. Hasn't really got like a lot of fresh scents. It doesn't really have an agenda to it really. I mean, they generally are pushed towards men. Wave over the toilet, and you'll see a man on adverts. Nice little bottle actually. It's got this sort of DNA of the original Cool Water there, but like a brighter blue with Wave just there. Nice bottle actually. I like these Cool Water bottles, especially this one. You can see through, it's a bit lighter blue. Yes, it's designed more for spring and summer, which is exactly where I would wear it. If you like that sort of modern scent, but you want something a little lighter that you can wear in the summer or wear all year round as a signature scent, if you really do like that sort of Zara Wanted Paco Rabanne Victus DNA, which I personally don't, but if you do, you who's watching, you do like that, but you want something a little lighter that's not so heavy, that you can wear as a signature scent and wear all year round, take a look. Get a small bottle of this, a little 75ml like I've got here, and just give it a go, because that's exactly what you're sort of going to get. You're going to get that little bit of a modern sweet vibe like those two that I mentioned, but you're also going to get a bit more of a wearable cologne like the original Davidoff Cool Water. So you're going to get a bit of a mix of both. So if you like that sort of thing, you want something that you can wear all year round really, then this might be a good option for you. So overall I think it's actually pretty good. You could wear it all year round. It's got enough legs certainly for spring, summer and autumn. Winter, I don't know, maybe not so much unless you're indoors like office. Office safe, yeah, if you don't put too much on. A couple of sprays should be fine. But this is more of a very casual kind of smell. I wouldn't dress this up. I wouldn't really wear it as a date. I'd wear it somewhere a bit more sexy, a bit more playful. This is just a great casual scent for someone who likes sort of that modern sweetness, twist in aquatics. It's not bad. It's just not my thing. I mean, I've been wearing it and I enjoy it. But would I rebuy it again? No, because it's not really my cup of tea. It's not something that I would say it would be a permanent and rebuy in my collection. But it's still a good fragrance, in my opinion. So overall, it smells okay. The performance is good. It's good for anybody really of any age. It's just got a slightly more youthful touch to it. But I think anybody could really wear this, male, female, younger, older. My age, I'm 40, well 42, just gone. Performance is good. Could be a good signature scent for somebody who's a little younger. So overall, I think it's not a bad scent. It's just not my cup of tea. But I have been enjoying it over the few years that I've had it. But once it's gone, it's gone. So anybody tried this who's watching? Have you tried it? If you've not tried it, do you like it? Not like it? Would you like to try it? Whatever the comment may be, leave a comment below. I'll answer you if I can. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video, and subscribe if you haven't already. That would really help me out. We do appreciate you all of you watching, and hopefully I'll see you again soon on the next video.